Winter lingered, but Fedotowsky Manno was already dreaming of spring. She's always loved flowers, tulips, daffodils, any burst of color that brings joy. Filling her home with bouquets, she chases that feeling of sunshine indoors. Scrolling through photos of vibrant gardens, Ali's anticipation for spring grew. She longed for more than just flowers in a vase. She wanted a true experience. Ali imagined wandering through a place transformed by blossoms like a fairy tale. Her excitement bubbled over as she told her family, "I just need to find the most amazing flowers this year." The search for a unique floral adventure became her spring mission. She was ready for a sign, a nudge toward something unforgettable. The yearning for renewal and beauty was stronger than ever. Ali's spring fever wasn't just about flowers, it was about feeling alive again. She was on the verge of turning her floral dream into reality. All she needed was the perfect destination to spark her adventure. The idea struck on an ordinary Tuesday. A friend raved about Washington, D.C.'s cherry blossoms, clouds of pink and white lining the streets. Cherry blossoms. Ali realized she'd never seen them in person. It was the sign she'd been waiting for. She quickly searched for cherry blossoms nearby and found a botanical garden just hours away, with peak bloom that weekend. No hesitation, Ali packed a bag, grabbed her camera, and hit the road. Spontaneity is her style. The best memories come from saying yes to sudden ideas. Her family cheered her on, fueling her excitement. The cherry blossom quest was on. Ali felt like a kid before a field trip, eager for what awaited. This wasn't just a trip, it was a story she'd share with everyone she loved. Sometimes the most magical adventures are the ones you don't overthink. With a smile, she set off, ready for a day of beauty. The road ahead promised a world transformed by flowers. Her spring adventure had officially begun. Ali arrived at the garden and was instantly awestruck. Cherry blossom trees in full bloom created a glowing pink canopy overhead. The air was sweet and fresh, the scene like a living dream. She wandered winding paths, mesmerized by petals fluttering in the breeze. Sunlight filtered through the blossoms, casting a magical glow. Families picnicked, couples strolled, artists sketched. The park buzzed with shared joy. Ali paused to breathe it all in, feeling peaceful and connected to nature. The blossom's fleeting beauty washed away her worries. She realized this was more than a park. It was a living painting. The contrast of delicate flowers and dark branches was stunning. In that moment, Ali felt both small and part of something beautiful. Her spontaneous adventure had led her to a world made of flowers. It was impossible not to feel happy here. Of course, Ali had to capture the moment. She snapped photos, close-ups of blossoms, wide shots of the pink canopy, and playful selfies. But she didn't just see the beauty, she felt it. She touched petals softer than silk, listened to the breeze rustling through flowers, and collected a few fallen petals as keepsakes. Ali's laughter rang out as petals rained down, nature's confetti. She chatted with other visitors, sharing in the collective awe. Her joy was infectious, adding to the park's lighthearted mood. Ali filmed a short video, eager to share the magic with friends and followers. For her, sharing joy is as important as experiencing it. She found a quiet bench under a weeping cherry tree, soaking in the view. Every moment was a memory in the making. Her camera became a tool for spreading happiness. The day was about more than photos. It was about being present. Ali grew curious and read about the cherry blossoms, Sakura in Japanese. She learned they symbolize the fleeting beauty of life, blooming for just a week or two. The message resonated. Appreciate the present, because it's gone in a blink. She discovered the tradition of hanami, gathering under the blossoms to celebrate spring together. Ali realized she was part of a modern hanami, sharing joy with strangers. The trees weren't grown for fruit, but for beauty alone, a simple, profound purpose. It made her reflect on finding beauty for its own sake. As the day ended, Ali felt inspired and grateful. Her spontaneous trip became a lesson in presence and wonder. She left with a heart full of gratitude and stories to share. The cherry blossoms gave her more than photos. They gave her perspective. Sometimes, the best adventures are the ones that remind us to savor the moment. Ali's floral dream had blossomed into something unforgettable.